In the name of Almighty Allah, the entirely merciful and the specially merciful. Most welcome to writing class, dear students. This is the second lecture on English writing. In previous lecture, I introduced you writing and importance of writing. Some other writing related basic terms were explained in the previous lecture. شاگردان عزیز خوش آمدید میگیم به همتان. امیدوار هستم که همتان جور و صحتمند باشین. در درس گذشته ما معرفت انگلیسی رایتینگ را کردیم، البته نوشتن چی است و اهمیتش چی است، چگونه میتونیم که ما نوشتن را بهتر بسازیم. این سر از این موضوعات ما در درس گذشته صحبت کرده بودیم. خب امروز درس ما capitalization است. Now what is capitalization? Today we are going to study capitalization. So the word capitalization is taken from the word capitalize or capital or capitalize, right? Capitalize is a noun verb form, while capitalization is a noun form. Okay, now what is capitalization? So we define it that using capital letters in a word and in a sentence is called capitalization. So simply we use capital letters in a sentence or in a word is called capitalization. We also define it in this way, the use of capital letters. ما میگیم که capitalization یعنی در یک کلمه یا در یک جمله حروف ها را به شکل کلان نوشته کردن را capitalization میگن. اوکی، ولی حرف کلان یعنی چی؟ حالا میایم براتون واضح میسازم که ما دو قسم لتر داریم که یکیش میگن capital letters که اینها را upper case letters هم میگن، upper case هم برش میگن، و دیگهش small letters که اینها را lower case هم گفته میتونیم، lower case. خب capital letters small letters. capital letters حروف کلان را میگن، مثلا A B C D این قسم که نوشته شده اینا را ما میگیم حروف کلان، و حروف خرد یا کوتاه را ما مثلا A B C D اینا حروف کلان است. حالا استفاده کردن از حروف کلان یا از این حرف ها در یک کلمه یا یک جمله عبارت از capitalization است. خب این بود تعریف capitalization. Let's proceed. This was the definition of capitalization, so let's move ahead. Rule number 1. All sentences begin with capital letters. All sentences begin with capital letters. هر جمله با حرف کلان شروع میشه. مثلا شما میتونید we enjoyed reading the book. See, this sentence begins with a capital letter. Keep in mind that all sentences begin with a capital letters. As you can see here, W is written with a capital letter. So we say we enjoyed reading the book. So V is written with a capital letter. The first rule is all sentences begin with the capital letters. Sentence number 2. Those girls finished cleaning the counter. Now you see the first letter of the sentence is written with a capital letter. As I said in the rule that all sentences begin with a capital letter. Now sentence number 3. Now is the time for active people to work for the country. میگه حال وقتی مردم فعال است که با کشور خود کار کنه. حالا شما میبینید که این کس به حرف کلان نوشته شده. At last به حرف کلان نوشته شده. Now به حرف کلان نوشته شده. این بود قاعده اول ما. قاعده دومی. Rule number 2. Capitalize the first letter of quotation in case that the quotation presents a complete meaning and sense. شاگردان عزیز وقتی که شما یک سخن کسی را نقل میکنین باید حرف اولی اون سخن با کلان نوشته شود. مثلا My father said you must learn to fend yourself. My father said you must learn to fend yourself. Let's see now. These are the words of my father, so I quoted them. Remember that whenever you quote someone's words and they give complete sense, you have to capitalize the first letter of the quoted words, not the reported words, but the quoted words. Okay, so fend means to defend here. Fend means defend here. Okay, دفاع کردن. خب there is a note. Do not capitalize a quotation which does not have a complete meaning and sense. یاد داشته باشین، یک یادداشت است، هیچ وقت یک سخنی که مکمل معنا نمیدهد او را باید به حرف کلان نوشته نشود، یعنی نوشته نکنین. مثلا my favorite phrase life or love is a very famous. Now this phrase does not give complete meaning, therefore we do not capitalize the first letter of the phrase. So remember, if you are quoting a phrase, maybe a sentence which doesn't give complete meaning, maybe there might be group of words which do not give complete meaning, you cannot capitalize the first letter unless they give the full meaning. If there is a sentence or there is a quote of someone, you are quoting it and it gives the complete meaning, so you should capitalize the first letter. Other than that, you shouldn't do it. Now that was rule number 2. Rule number 3, capitalize the proper nouns and adjectives. Now what are proper nouns? Proper nouns are those nouns which are taken from proper adjectives. Is that true? Of course not. We say proper nouns are those nouns which refer to proper people, places and things. Okay. اسم خاص را ما در سمستر اول خوانده بودیم که اسمها را میگن که به خاص شخص، جای و یا به یک چیز داده میشه. Proper nouns begin with the capital letters. رول نمبر 3 این است که پراپر ناون اسم خاص به حرف کلان شروع میشه. در هر جای جمله که بیاید باید به حرف کلان نوشته شود. و پراپر ناون اسم خاص هستند که با یک شخص مشخص یا با یک جای مشخص یا با یک چیز مشخص داده میشه. Now you see that proper noun is the name of person, place or thing. Proper person, place or thing. Specific person, place or thing. Do not mix this out with itself. For example, Baryal met Ata for dinner. Now you see that B is what written with a capital letter. Why? Because Baryal is proper noun. It refers to one person, right? So the Baryal is a one person and it's specified person, specific person. And Ata is also specific or proper noun. You see that? So both nouns are proper nouns. So that's why they are written with a capital letters. Example number 2. The White House is a center for political affairs in the United States. You see that White House is the name of a specific place, right? There is a place in America which is called White House, right? In Washington D.C. White House, W and H are written with the capital letters. Why? Because they are proper nouns. Now you see that in United States, U and S are also written with the capital letters because they are also proper nouns. Okay. See, Mrs. Ali asked if Amy would help. See, Ali, Mrs. Ali. Now, the wife of Ali asked. Ali is a proper noun, that's why it's written with a capital letter. Amy is a proper noun, that's why it's written with a capital letter. Okay. This was rule number 3. And you can see Uncle Khan took us to Kabul. See, Uncle Khan. Khan is a proper noun, so that's why it is written with a capital letter. Kabul is a proper noun which refers to place. It's a name in Afghanistan. The capital of Afghanistan is Kabul, so it's a proper noun, so that's why it's written with a capital letter. Okay, now rule number 4. Proper adjectives. What are proper adjectives? The proper adjectives are capitalized. Remember, before I explain the rule, I would like to say a few words about proper adjectives. So what are proper adjectives? Proper adjectives are those adjectives which are derived from proper nouns. How they are derived from proper nouns? Remember, صفتهای خاص صفتها را میگن که از اسمای خاص گرفته شده باشه. مثلا افغانستان، ولی افغانستان یک اسم خاص است. افغانستان یک اسم خاص است. خب proper noun, proper adjective چی است؟ Afghan. Now Afghanistan is a proper noun and Afghan is what? Proper adjective. For example, you say Pakistan. Now Pakistan is what? Pakistan is a proper noun. What is the proper adjective? Pakistani. Now Pakistani is a proper adjective. You can see like China and Chinese are what? These are the proper nouns. So they should be written with a capital letter. See? یعنی کامپیوتر خودش هم کپیتال لتر کپیتالایز میکنن بخاطر از اینکه این اسم خاص است، صفت خاص است. خب now you see Afghani, German, American, Pakistani, Chinese, etc. They are they are written with the capital letters because they are proper adjectives. The baby is in Indian hospital. See, now Indian hospital is a proper adjective, right? So that's why it is written with a capital letter. I would prefer to have Afghani dish for lunch. I would prefer to have Afghani lunch for dish. Now Afghani is a proper noun, so that's why it's written with a capital letter. Dish was is related with Afghani, so that's why that's also written with a capital letter. We'll explain this inshallah later on. That was rule number 4. Rule number 5. The pronoun I is always capitalized, and be careful not to confuse the pronoun I with the letter I. یاد داشته باشین شاگردان عزیز که ضمیر I یعنی متکلم I که از همیشه در هر جای یک جمله که بیاید این یک استثناست به حرف کلام نوشته میشه. یاد داشته باشین که این ضمیر I را با letter I مکس یعنی مشابه یعنی نباشین در بینشان. اینطوری که ای I را کدزی mix کنین. Do not do that, okay? Now, please see that she and I are seated together. حالا اینجا I که از subject pronoun است. ای که هر جای جمله بیاید به حرف کلام نوشته میشه. حالا اینجا she هم subject pronoun است، اما she که است استثناء، یعنی به حرف کلام نوشته نمیشه. فقط I به حرف کلام نوشته میشه به خاطر اینکه این یک استثناء است داری. قاعدهش است دیگه. I don't need your help. ما با کمک تو نیاز ندارم. حالا اینجا I mean در حرف در شروع در آغاز جمله آمده است، از این خاطر به حرف کلام نوشته شده. My aunt and I picked up the papers. ببینی my aunt I که از بعد از end آمده است باید به حرف کلام نوشته شده چون در رول ما هم خوانده میره. There are 3 I's in envious. در کلمه envious نفرت کننده را میگه، یا کسی که نفرت پیدا میکنه یا کسی که نفرت میکنه او envious میگن، یعنی حسود باشه. I میگه در کلمه envious که 3 تا I آمده است. I که ای subject pronoun نیست، ای letter است، حرف است. به خاطر این باید به حرف کلام نه بلکه به حرف خرد نوشته شود. ببینید I comes twice in India. ای حرف I که است در کلمه ایندیا 2 دفعه آمده است. ببینید این حرف اینجا محذف است از I که است، ای I است. درسته؟ subject pronoun I نیست. خب شاگردان عزیز این بود درس امروزی ما. اگر کدام مشکل داشته باشین میتونین که از ما بپرسین.